like this one.
Okay.
Apocalypse survival strategies.
Oh my god, okay, I've thought so much about this. Oh my god, I've read so many apocalypse books. I watched The Walking Dead. I'm basically an expert, okay? Okay. I have watched 2 shows that have one person from The Walking Dead in it. So, there we go.
Is one of them The Walking Dead?
One of them is The Walking Dead and the other one is Voltron. They both have Steven Yeun in it. Steven
I haven't
Yeun?
seen either one of those.
Anyway, well then, clearly you're not an expert, so sit back.
I watched up to like season 5 of The Walking Dead and then I got bored.
Alright, so here's the plan, right? I've read so many of these apocalyptic books. Oh my god. Okay, so first of all, let's assume I'm in Universal City when this happens, right? My first plan is to go to the gas station because I believe you'll see a zombie apocalypse coming. There are going to be signs before it all really breaks into hell where there's just a few zombies and there's like talk about it, but people still think it's fake. Here's what I do. I get a ton of gas. I literally empty my entire savings account buying the cheapest gas that I can buy.
All right.
And I fill up gallon after gallon after gallon container of gas. And then I stick them in the back of my car. And then I buy a new, well, I can't buy a new car, I'm out of money. But anyway, okay. Now,
I steal a new car.
Okay, now, I get every water bottle I can find. Not difficult, because my house has a lot of water bottles in it, because, crazy fact, y'all, every time we buy sodas or Gatorades or whatever, when we're done with them, we put them in the dishwasher and then use them as water bottles. And so if you open our fridge, our back fridge at any point during any day ever, it's full of at least 30 bottles that are not water bottles filled with water. We wash them. It's not like it's dirty or anything. So all of those would go in the trunk with the gas. Tons and tons and tons of water in the trunk with the gas. Now,
So you're willing to risk your family having 0 water for you having all of this water?
okay, but at this point, nothing has broken out yet.
Okay.
Not really bad, right? Now, let's assume I still actively have a job, so I'm still making money, okay? So using that money, I am buying insane amounts of first aid kits.
Didn't you just say that you stole a car?
No, I took back the stealing the car. So using that money, I'm buying tons of first aid kits, okay? I already have a ton of blankets because all I ask for ever is blankets because I'm always cold. Okay, so I stuff as much of a wardrobe.
You have that one friend that's always cold.
It's
What?
me, y'all.
You may be cold, but I'll be darned if you're not my friend.
I couldn't remember the second part.
I get a book bag, okay, and I pack a whole year's worth of clothes into it, okay. So like 2 or 3 pairs of jeans, 2 or 3 pairs of shorts, as much underwear as I can possibly fit into it.
Wait, I don't think a year is a good thing for clothes because clothes can be washed. Like the same amount.
No, but like a 4 seasons worth of clothes.
Oh, okay.
Right? A swimsuit maybe, so lots of shorts, lots of t-shirts,
Because you're just gonna take
Several-
time off to go swimming.
several jackets, lots of sports bras, all that kind of stuff, right? Shove it also into the trunk of my car. The trunk of my car we measured can fit about 4 people, more if they're children,
Right.
less if
Oh
they're
my
fully grown adults.
gosh.
So
Why do you
I
know
already
that?
knew that.
Mack did already know that actually. So it can fit a ton of stuff, okay? Now let's assume I put the gas not into single gallon containers. I put them into containers that won't take up as much space, bigger containers that won't take up, right? So boom, there we go. Okay? Now I own a ton of blankets, so those all go into the floor of the back seat. Now, I buy tons of stuff like beef jerky, okay? Beef jerky doesn't weigh a lot, but I wonder what they think of us. So you guys can't see, but these Dairy
I think
Queen
they hate
employees
us.
keep walking out and sort of like giving people their food. And
Oh, you know, I don't know. Maybe the one person that you asked to say a number between.
And then
So
the one time
I
the
think-
one person was walking by and you were like, I can fit 4 bodies in my trunk.
You know, the
And then I
usual,
said
the
we
usual.
measured. But anyway, and I'm like
So
crouching on my seat right now. So anyway, so my floor is covered in blankets and pillows. Okay.
This is really distracting me because I can see your face perfectly in the phone and it's really making me laugh.
Now I have a full sewing kit and lots of embroidery thread and stuff. Boom, that goes into the car too. Okay. Now, I go to Walmart. Tons and tons. Sorry, Henry. Tons and tons of pads and tampons. By tons. Stuff every crack and crevice I can find with them. Okay. As many as I can find. tons and tons and tons and tons, okay?
Okay.
Now, several pairs of sunglasses. Those go in the glove compartment, okay?
Why several?
Because if I lose one.
Hold that.
How many is several?
6.
Oh, whoa.
Okay, just in case. Really cheap pairs, right? Okay. Now, I have several hats, so those just get stuffed into cracks and crevices too. Probably on the floor with the blankets and pillows and stuff. Okay, now, I say stuffed, but this is all very organized, okay? Because I'm a very organized person.
Okay.
Now,
Yes, I can tell from the state of your car all the time, always.
hey, I try to keep my car organized, okay? Now, okay, my next thing is, you know
It's
what,
the funniest
Henry?
thing you've said all day.
You're mean. You're mean. I wash my car and vacuum it and organize it. Well, I vacuum and wash it whatever once a week, and I organize it once a day. Okay? At the end of every night, I reorganize it.
Yeah.
Sure. You know what?
Yeah.
Shut up, Henry. Okay. Now, what's the next thing? Oh, I had something that I was gonna say, but I forgot
Take some
already.
fries.
The next thing, the entire rest of the car gets filled with fries. That's it. That's my song. Give you a car with this plan. Now, okay. I get some knives. Just knives from my kitchen. We're assuming that I don't care about my family here. They're already dead.
No, you have
That's
to put
normal.
that into play. If
No.
You can't just assume you don't. You have to say,
No.
I don't care about my family. in this
I don't care
situation.
about my family.
Okay.
Except for Elise. Elise is coming with me.
Okay.
What about fish?
Now, lots of hats.
I thought it was Fish Ryan. Oh no, that one died. It was a new one.
Yeah, Fish Chad.
Fish Ryan died?
Yeah.
We should have.
Fish Chad needs to fend for himself. Okay? Now,
Reasonable.
I bring one plastic plate, one plastic bowl, one plastic fork, knife,
You
spoon,
brought 6 sunglasses and you're gonna bring one plate, one fork, and
one
spoon.
cup, one pot, one pan, one spatula, one wooden spoon. That all gets stuffed halfway between the blankets. Okay? Lots and lots of hair ties. Tons, an insane amount.
Okay.
Okay? There was something I was gonna say. A bike. Bike goes in the back of my car. Probably disassembled, but still, a bike. With lots and lots of extra inner tubes.
How much space do you have in your
Yeah,
car?
It's
I
a
think you're giving
huge
yourself more space than
trunk.
physically
Yeah.
possible.
Well,
With the
she's
car-
not taking anybody. She can fill up
No, she's
every
taking
space
Elise.
except.
I
Okay,
am
she
taking
can.
Elise.
She can fill up every single space
Fold her up
except
like a
for
chair.
the front two.
Yeah.
Just fold her up like a chair. Foldable chair.
Now, several empty...
Under the floorboard?
Yeah. Several empty bags
Yeah.
go in the car, like book bags. Several empty book bags go in the car.
Okay.
2 books. That's it. Carry On. Well, okay. 1 book. 2 books. Carry On and To Kill a Mockingbird. And then 1 general survival book.
Okay.
So 3 books.
One survival book.
Uh-huh.
The entire point of this is to survive, and you're bringing, out of the 3 books that you're bringing 1 book about how to survive.
Yes.
Great.
Okay. This is my zombie apocalypse plan, not yours.
Sorry.
Now, chapstick. So much chapstick.
Chapstick?
I don't get chapstick.
My lips get so chapped.
Every
Yeah, but,
time I
like,
put
there's
it
a
on, it
point
just
where
makes
that's
my lips feel
your problem.
worse.
Yeah, I think food
Chapstick.
is more important than
Uh-uh.
chapstick.
Have
I
you
Just
said-
brought any
eat the
food?
chapstick.
Have you literally brought
Yes,
any food?
beef jerky
Oh,
and
beef
water.
jerky. Sorry.
Okay?
Sorry, I didn't know chapstick
I know
was
how to
more
hunt and
important than
fish.
You
food.
should bring vitamin
I know how to hunt and fish. No, I'm not bringing vitamin gummies. That's
Okay.
dumb, Mac.
I'm sorry. I
What
apologize.
But-
chapstick is it?
Catch up.
I'm
Just
bringing...
fill
no,
your whole
thank
car
you.
with
Dang it.
weed.
But I'm bringing an insane amount
Did it
of
this
Tylenol, ibuprofen, that kind of thing. Also, lots of allergy medicine,
time. Okay.
right? Just fill something with allergy medicine, okay? Or just something that's already empty. Just fill it with pills. Okay?
Seems dangerous, but alright.
You're gonna get everybody high. That's
No.
your plan.
Yes. Now,
Go after
Uh,
zombies, they'll eat it.
Yeah.
what else is there? What else is there?
Here,
Just
I'll
like it looks
cure
like
your
squirrel.
hunger.
A
with
map.
allergy medicine.
A detailed map of the United States, like you can get at like a gas station.
Oh,
the
like
ones
the
that
one that
fold
I
out.
have that's in my...
Yes, the ones that fold out really big and they have like all the roads and stuff. One of those. Let me think. What else do I need on a regular basis? I
You've been
already
doing
have my
this for
center.
like 10 minutes and you're still only on
Did I ask?
preparation.
Listen, you asked her what the plan was.
I asked everybody.
I'll go next. After this.
my center console already has a couple of pens in it. So let's say I'll say I have 5 pens in there. Take out all those pens, put 5 new pens in. That way they haven't been used.
Why
There's no
would you
ink
need
missing.
pens for?
What wouldn't I need pens for?
Surviving?
Writing?
Uh-huh.
That thing where you poke the hole in the neck and then you can breathe?
Yeah.
That's
no,
it.
No.
So, several, like one big spiral notebook, okay?
Okay.
That
Is
can
this
go,
for sanity?
yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Let me think. A small toolbox. Like a basic Phillips head and flathead screwdriver. You know, little things like that. A little hammer, something you might need. A small, my brother has this little, it can fit in your pocket, little fire starter thing. You just from steel.
How much money are you making?
One of those
after-
water bottles.
Tracheotomy. That's what
Okay,
it's
but we're assuming now the zombie apocalypse has started, and I'm raiding stores.
Okay.
One of those water bottles, where like a Brita, where you pour the water in and it filters itself.
called. Oh, yeah.
One of those.
We should have asked
Get water
if you only get 5
purification
items. She's like, I am
That's
going
too
to get
boring.
every single item from the
I'm just gonna get
and
Walmart
I'm gonna live.
and put it
Oh.
in my car.
And so we're assuming that I'm wearing my Doc Martens this whole time. So several
your feet are dead.
several extra pairs of shoelaces.
I have a similar plan.
This is you could literally your shoes will still work if you don't have shoelaces.
Mac!
You're like
No, they
sunglasses, shoelaces. I'm set. Oh, but only beef jerky. That
I'm
makes a
still
stain.
hunting and fishing. I
Okay.
brought a fishing rod with me.
Okay.
Okay, with a couple of extra hooks
Okay.
and lines. Okay? Let me think. Anything else?
Do you have
Please say no,
sinkers and
please
pocket
say no,
knives.
please say no. Oh my gosh.
a tackle
Pocket
box?
No,
knife.
get one of those multi-tool things.
Oh, a multi-tool thing that like fits in the credit card part of your wallet.
Or just like a normal multi-tool.
Swiss Army knife. What else do I carry with me all the time that I always need? A mirror, because you can start fires with mirrors.
Okay. But
Also,
you, have a
you
fire
can see
starter.
what's behind
What
you.
if I lose it?
Then you're stupid.
Okay, what
You
kind of
have the
mirror are we
only
talking
source of
about? Are we
fire.
talking about those like little
And-
ones or those
wait,
giant ones
wait.
you put on your wall?
Wait, I have 3 more things that I have to bring, okay? God. 4 more things, okay? One of those things that like trans guys wear, like a chest binder.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, why?
So that, have you ever seen The Walking Dead? No, you haven't.
What are you talking about?
But it's where they like wear it and it like clamps your chest down so that you don't look like a girl. But one of those, so that I look like a dude and I'll cut my hair off. And I'll look like a dude because girls are more vulnerable, especially in a zombie apocalypse era. Okay, they just are, okay? Have you read a zombie apocalypse book? No, I have.
I have, but it's not anywhere where being a guy is anymore like any different.
It's a little bit safer from the other humans, not from the zombies, from the other humans.
That kind of makes sense.
Okay? But the other 3 items that I also bring with me are lipstick.
You already
Because-
have
Shut up!
chapstick.
Die in
Shut up!
fashion.
One singular tube of lipstick.
Why?
Okay?
Cause
Please tell me
yum.
why.
Shut up, Mac!
Cause yum.
1 tube of lipstick. 1 washcloth.
Wait,
Very-
if you're pretending to be a man, why would you have lipstick?
Hold on, Henry.
Why are
I
you
do-
saying men can't wear lipstick, Henry?
Yeah, Henry.
I'm not saying that they can. I'm just saying you'll look less
Just
like
listen,
a man if you're
listen,
wearing lipstick.
1 tube of lipstick, 1 bottle of red nail polish, and a washcloth. Listen, in case there's some dude who I need to seduce for some reason.
And in the zombie apocalypse, like, oh, she's got lip gloss and her nails painted in the middle of this dire scenario. I'm sure she's the one for me. She has
I think
her
just the
priorities
fact
in
that
order.
you are a woman would be enough.
Look, okay,
She doesn't have lipstick on.
Damn, she's not.
She's
The
not
highest
Man,
standard.
I can't be seduced.
Wait,
now.
wait,
She
wait, I
doesn't have
forgot.
lipstick.
She doesn't have the right shade.
a toothbrush and as many bottles of toothpaste as I can still fit into my car. But if
You
I'm thinking,
cannot fit anything else into your car.
actually, only the floor of my car on the inside is covered right now.
No.
Yes.
Have you heard yourself? Also, I'm gonna bring an inflatable, so like in case there's a river and I don't want to get wet, but I kind of
That's
go.
smart.
But you have a
No, don't give her
swimsuit.
ideas.
But you have a swimsuit.
Is that also for?
What if I need to do somebody?
We're on the beach. As I said before, the very
Oh, and a
fact that
foldable
you-
chair. But all of this is gonna fit into my car. If you don't believe me, we can fit it all into my car right now.
I'm not buying
Right
any of
now.
it.
Because I'm visualizing it all fitting into my car.
I'm,
It all fits.
I'm
Anyway, so are we talking about
You said
Nathan's?
that like it did happen.
Zombie
like, it sounded
apocalypse
so
plan.
sarcastic that I believe.
All right, Nathan, what's your zombie apocalypse plan?
Okay, my zombie apocalypse plan. Here we go. Okay,
It's not as good as mine.
And to Mack.
Oh my
what's your
God!
zombie apocalypse?
Rope.
Shut.
what? So you can hang
Oh.
yourself?
Just in case.
Is that the only thing you use
Yeah,
rope
why are
for,
you, like,
Nathan?
rope?
There's so
Who's
many
that?
other things.
And then
Yeah,
other
what?
than
Am I gonna
that-
tie a sailor knot with
I'll
it?
tell you
Oh,
when
wait,
we get
also,
to my
one
plan.
you singular
Since I got a lot of stuff to do with rope.
Alright, alright,
Wait,
alright.
one singular razor to be added into the bag that is for seduction. Okay, go ahead.
You're just
Okay.
gonna carry around a razor? I'm hot.
No, it's not a knife or anything.
One little-
but just a singular razor.
Just one little toiletry bag.
If you
that can
have
fit
a
in-
knife, why do you need a razor?
No, like a shaving razor. But listen,
Wouldn't it be better to get like shaving cream? Because then you
No.
could already have a
I
knife.
dry shave my legs all the time.
Doesn't that like cut you?
No.
Oh. Then why do we use
You
shaving
know those
cream?
little, in the car when you open the car
Oh.
door
Because
and
it's
there's that
money.
little side pocket thing?
Hmm?
You know, there's
Oh,
a
yeah.
little side. So a toiletry bag could fit in there. In the toiletry bag, all I've gotten there's a swimsuit. Those things stuff up really tiny. A bottle of nail polish, a tube of lipstick, and a disposable razor. That
Ollie,
can all fit.
You're done.
Okay.
I didn't say I was
just
done.
start talking.
Alright, here we go.
And a watch.
Don't
So-
let her interrupt you.
There's two scenarios that you can do.
Didn't even say
There's
compass.
one where it already
Oh
happens
my God,
and everyone.
A compass. And my watch.
There's
But not my Apple Watch.
Well, you can use a watch as a
Anything that you
compass.
said after Nathan started talking, you don't get. It's legally unallowed.
there's two scenarios in a zombie apocalypse.
And a straw. I don't know why, but I just realized that might come in handy. Okay, now go
Oh
ahead.
my gosh.
There's two scenarios when it comes to the zombie apocalypse.
Okay, what
There's
are they?
one scenario where it's already happening and everyone is scrambling at the same time as you are. And then there's one where, the one that Ollie said, where there's people that are somewhat believe it and also some that don't. Let's
Okay.
start with the one where everyone's panicking, because this is the one that everyone thinks of first. So, it's already happening. Major cities are being controlled because it's a blood-transmitted disease of saliva, just like everything else are. So all bugs and mosquitoes are
So it's
now...
like an STD.
We're not asking you for a science lesson. We're asking you for your plan.
I'm getting to that. So everyone's panicking. Most large cities are being run over very fast because a lot of people, when it comes to panicky situations, they just freeze up and they can't take it.
I thought you meant like with the bulldozer.
So here's the plan. It's already happening. My family's gonna freak out because nobody in my family can handle stress whatsoever.
Ooh.
So it's up to
Do you
me.
think it's difficult for me to have to edit that out? Or do you want me to just keep
No,
that
keep
in?
that in.
Okay.
So,
What happens if your family finds
You
this
want
and then they
some-
plot a murder against you because they hate you?
oh well, that's a win for me.
Oh.
So,
Big mood, sis.
well, what I do is I take the keys to my dad's car. Well, it's technically my car. So I take the keys and it's time to go. We're going to Walmart.
Okay, but wait. Walmart, there's so many people in Universal City. If everyone's scrambling, someone beat you to Walmart.
Here's the thing. When you go to Walmart, you have to pull in on the auto section. Nobody is going to pull up at the auto section or in the back. Only the people that think, oh, everyone's going to be going towards the front, let me go to the back. No one thinks about the
And
side.
then there will come a day when you actually try this, and then you'll find that everybody went to the auto section,
And nobody
and
went to the
everybody
front.
went to the
But
back.
Walmart is already going to be cleared out if everyone's already panicking. Because the people like me, who realized beforehand, have cleared it out already,
This is
buddy.
not your plan, Ollie. This is his.
Yeah, let me get
But
to
I'm
this.
Stop
right.
trying to create a
I'm
crossover
right.
episode.
All right, so in this
Right.
in this first scenario, nobody knows that it happened. It's just happening already, so everyone's panicking. No one had time to prepare at all because it was never covered anywhere.
Except for really weird conspiracy theorists who have been prepared for the last million years.
That's me.
Okay, so here we go.
Isn't that basically what I'm doing?
So
No, I guess
I
I've
think
been
that's
preparing
what
for
we're
years.
all doing.
when I pull up to Walmart, everyone's going to be panicking. Everyone's going to be trying to grab what they think is what they need, which is going to be
Sad.
food, water, and basic necessities.
Is
That
that
is
not
what
stuff
you need.
that you
That is
need?
what you need.
what I'm
Fun
going
fact: humans can actually live without eating and drinking and breathing. You don't need it.
Okay, so here we go. So what I'm gonna
Oh
do?
my
home.
god, I forgot about night vision goggles. And
Listen,
gas
it's
masks.
not your turn. I have been interrupted for the past 58 times. I haven't been able to get through 2 sentences.
I know, I'm half doing it just to mess with you.
You said that humans don't need food and water.
I said people what they
I
think is
forgot
gonna be their
about gas
necessities.
masks.
Is that not a
Is it
necessity?
not a necessity?
They're going after the wrong things though.
What I'm gonna
Are
do?
they?
Yes, they're gonna buy
apocalypse
things.
is
They're
I'm
gonna
just
grab things like
fast.
meat, and they're gonna grab
I'm
things
never
like
gonna
cheese.
eat.
That's gonna go bad. They're not gonna
The
be
zombies
thinking
won't
about
want you
canned
because you'll
food.
be
You
so
didn't
skinny.
say
it'll be
that. You just
perfect.
said food. You're like, food is the wrong thing. Nobody needs that. That is not a necessity.
Okay, well
See, but
anyway,
that's
let's
what I'm
continue.
thinking
Y'all
too. You can
didn't
hunt,
know.
you can fish. Like you don't need to worry
Yeah.
about food from the get go.
You didn't
Plus,
even
food
get a
is
fishing
heavy.
pole.
Sorry, so here we
Yes,
go.
I did.
So
Yes, I did.
where I'm gonna go
Fishing
is I'm
pole?
gonna go to the hardware section. The hardware section,
I
alright?
even thought about hair ties and tampons.
So I own a lot of things related to fixing metals and putting things together. So what I'm gonna get is I'm gonna get a few tomahawks, saw blades, baseball bats, metal
They
ones.
don't have those at Walmart. Tomahawk? They don't have tomahawks at Walmart.
Yeah, they
Oh,
do.
yeah.
What
actually,
Walmart
they
do
do.
you go to?
The
They
one
do.
that we passed, the one on Pat Booker, or the one off of Pat Booker.
Buddy boy.
They have tomahawks. It's in the hardware section.
I'm just gonna go with this.
I know because I bought a tomahawk from Walmart. Alright, anyway, so I'm gonna get tomahawks, I'm gonna get saw blades, I'm gonna get baseball bats. Alright? People are gonna try and get things to like defend them. So people are obviously gonna go to the athletic section. I'm gonna go to the hardware section because only
You
people
think
that
people aren't gonna go to the hardware section? People are scrambling here, Nathan.
Yeah, so
People
everyone's
are gonna
the
get stuff
only
that they
thing
don't
in
even
the
need. They're
hardware
just
section.
gonna like.
No, it's
Have
not.
you ever seen like those zombie apocalypse movies? And it's like right at the start, and people are walking down the aisles with the shopping carts, and then they're just swiping everything off the shelf into the cart.
Have you ever
They
seen
won't
Black
care what they're
Friday?
getting.
We're
They're
also
just gonna get
assuming
everything
we're also
they can.
assuming that there are people who are like looters, because in zombie apocalypse, for some reason, people start looting and they're like, "Oh my god, I have to have this flat screen TV because it's worth so much money." But like, they're never going to use it. But they're doing that. Looters, you have to take looters into account. I already took looters into account.
Okay,
Wait,
well,
okay, imagine Black Friday. Like, that is insane. You think it's gonna be like
yeah,
worse
I've
than
been
that?
part of Black Friday before. So what it's gonna be is people are gonna be getting anything at all. So I'm going to the hardware section. I'm gonna get saw blades, tomahawks, all the things that I need because I already have everything at home. And then finally, if there's any baseball bats left or any 2x4, anything that I can use, take that as well
2x4, that's heavy. Why would you want that?
In case you
because I can
need
break it.
But that's heavy. That's weight.
Yeah.
Weight.
And
okay,
so-
keep going.
And so then after I get all of that,
Is your whole family hitting Walmart with you? Like, are you
Nope.
breaking? You're not splitting up because that's a smart move. I already killed my family.
You
You-
what?
what?
You
Wait,
said that
what?
you just
all right,
didn't
it's
care
not
about
your
them.
turn.
I wish somebody walked out like that when you're like, I already killed my family.
Okay, so then after I grab that, I'm gonna try and if there's anything left, I'm gonna try and grab just one pack of toilet paper.
Somebody who has the YouTube app and data, give me their phone right now
So I'm gonna try and pull
so
up.
that I can start making our YouTube channel.
So I'm gonna try and pull up some things of toilet paper if possible. Then I'm also gonna try and get a lot of canned food, no matter what it is, because anything can be traded.
But what about your nail polish?
I don't need that.
What
Seduction.
Someone, Nathan.
And then I'm gonna get. I don't need a fishing pole because I already own a fishing pole. Then I'm gonna get twine, and then I'm gonna get a thing of
Well, but
rope.
you're gonna want extra string for your fishing pole.
Yeah, that's why I said twine.
You put twine in a fishing pole?
can.
works. I guess.
You can put hair in a fishing pole.
I guess. Okay. You probably know more about this than I do.
So then after I
And a
get,
Bowie knife. I
pole.
need a Bowie knife. Okay, keep
so
going.
then after I do that, there's also a lot of guns in Walmart. So I gotta crash that open and get to that first before because everyone's scrambling. Gotta get that, and I gotta immediately get handguns because rifles and things are gonna be too clunky. You need something that's gonna be fast and you can exchange.
Wait,
the
can I
bullets out
add 2
quickly.
people to my list?
No.
You're getting a lot of things immediately.
Yes.
How are you getting all of these immediately?
Everybody said
Mac,
no.
Mac, can the intro just be? Can the intro be? Can we just start the episode of Cold Cut where it's? Can I add 2 people to my list? No.
Okay, I will.
And so,
I'll do that.
and then.
Monster ravioli.
Okay,
And
we
then, so
got
then after
these
that, I've
two.
gotten everything I need from
Look at
Walmart.
that.
Everything
Take
else
those.
is going to be
You can have it.
by view. If there's any food left, take it. If there's anything else, take it. Because there's going to be people that are just going to be like
But wait,
there forever.
What about
Carry all
perishable
of this.
foods?
You get a shopping cart.
What if there's no more shopping carts?
What if people are literally fighting you,
Then you just
fist fighting you, and grabbing things out of your cart? What are you gonna do then?
you stab them. You
Nathan,
stab
You
them.
can't stab people in a Walmart.
This is a scenario where we assume that the best
What
thing
happens if they
happens.
just do like martial law? Like everybody is panicking, so they just send in the army and they're like,
That's
"Fix it."
already what the United States is doing.
So,
Oh,
so if we're assuming that everyone is
How could I-
panicking and
Also, I
everyone's
want
gonna
one
be
more.
fighting you, I have a pocket knife and
Just
then I have
I'm not even gonna ask.
and then there's a gun in my
Okay.
house.
But what
I'm
if
gonna
I
take
need
that
it?
and the knife. So if anyone
I'm
tries to
not
fight me,
asking.
What if
I
I
shoot
need
them or
one
stab
brick?
them.
What if you
Okay.
need
If they're
two?
threatening my life,
Doesn't matter. I
if
already
they're
have one.
if
I
they're
can break it in
scrambling and they're
half.
panicked,
What
just
if you
let them
need
take it.
500. But then they're
And if there's
just
people that leave stuff
rocks.
unattended, I steal
Okay.
it.
They're not bricks anymore.
At this point, law and moral matters doesn't matter exactly in the very first stage. You need to think of yourself first, and then afterwards you can spare food. You can do things if you
Also,
can.
I
allow
want
for it.
printout of my favorite Harry Potter fan fiction. I don't read Harry Potter fan fiction.
Ollie.
My
but
own
just in
my
case.
own life is more
Your
important than
turn.
others in the beginning.
is over.
Okay. That
So
says
after
a
I
lot
do
about
that,
Nathan.
so after I do that, I stuff it in my car, which is capable of fitting all that stuff, and then I drive back to my home. And I'm also going to be off-roading because my
Okay,
car
wait.
can take it.
Okay.
Because
Can I-
people are
wait,
going to be
wait,
backed
wait.
up.
No.
Can
No.
we assume that you're going to be taking stuff out of its packages so that there's less stuff space taken up?
That'll take a while.
All the packages are skin tight. So
Okay, great. Keep going.
I
Wait,
go.
what foods are you taking? When you said take whatever foods are
Canned
left,
foods.
like if
Canned
there was,
foods.
it. Okay, so we're not regarding weight here.
Nope, just can't.
Okay. Okay.
My car
okay.
can take a lot.
Oh, bring honey. You should bring honey because honey
Damn.
never goes bad.
Honey never goes bad. That's true. And so
You know?
I get back home, and now I got all this stuff. So the zombies are usually all zombies start in a city area and then they outgrow. So
Okay.
things that are going to be going down first is
Where are
obviously
we
San
assuming
Antonio.
zombies started?
In
what-
cities.
No, where the first zombie? Where is it?
The first, okay, so let's assume that it's like let's say North Korea is trying out a bioweapon, right? So they put one in
Okay.
every major city,
In every state. Okay?
every state. There's
Okay.
they at least put like a big
I just
cluster.
want to know what city the first zombie came from.
San Antonio City.
San Antonio. So we're assuming that it is like 30 miles from us.
Yes.
Like the first zombie, the biggest. I'm like the most zombies are just 30 miles from us. So like the people in like India have more time to prepare than we do.
This
No,
isn't
every
what the
major
question
city.
is about. I'm just asking, what are you gonna bring? What are you gonna do?
Okay, so then I get back to
We're
my
world
house.
building.
I get back to my house, right? So I got plenty of time. I got at least like a day and a half.
I got at least
Okay.
30 minutes.
So I got a day and a half. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get all my stuff ready. I'm gonna go in the
I'm
back.
picturing Nathan like Daryl from The Walking Dead.
So I take all my stuff. I'm gonna go in the back, and then I immediately get to work on making my melee weapons.
Okay. Daryl is the one who carries around the big crossbow.
Oh yeah.
He's
So
really cool.
what you
looking.
do is you have to make stuff that's
Oh yeah,
gonna
that's
slice
Carl. I was
clean,
thinking
and that's
of
gonna
Carl.
be able to
I
bash.
can also see Nathan as Carl.
I can
because
also
we
see
all
Nathan as Carl.
because we all
Or
know
Rick,
we all know
actually.
that the things that zombies need the most to
I'm thinking
function is their brain. So you need things that are
He's a
gonna
leader.
slash, or you need things that are gonna
Bad
bash.
leader, but a
What about
leader.
Shane?
That's the name of my job.
Oh,
slash
can you see
bag.
Nathan
Yes.
ripping his own hair
So
out?
what I'm gonna
and
do?
Oh,
going
yeah.
crazy and sleeping with somebody's wife.
So what I'm gonna do
Oh,
is
it's
I'm gonna
That
put
happened in the very beginning.
is I'm gonna make a metal baseball bat and then put saw blades in it. So that way it's a good basher and it's a good slasher. I'm also gonna take two of the tomahawks and put it on the sides of a sledgehammer. So you can sledgehammer and then you can use the
It's
slice
gonna be
bar.
heavy.
Okay.
Yep, and it's gonna be able to crush. And then I'm gonna
Crush.
obviously keep my knife and my gun. And let's say I was able to pick up one rifle.
What
and
is your
a couple of
go-to
handguns.
outfit? I need to know.
Leather.
I'm looking for. I want
You could die of heat
I want
exhaustion.
No offense, but I'm
specifics.
just
I
gonna-
Okay, here
want
we go.
durability. I want you to remember that you're going to be spending winters and summers.
Okay,
I'm
so
gonna
what
wear
I'm gonna
this.
have is I'm gonna have.
You always
This.
wear that.
So what
I
I'm
don't-
gonna have
sometimes I
is
change
I know
my
in my
shirt.
house we have a lot of thick stuff that was for bikers.
I need oil too. My car
Ollie,
needs
you
oil
are
every
done.
You are done.
No more talking privileges.
All
Half-
you have
half
to
of
do
it-
sign
a
language
quarter-
and I have to trade.
A quarter of this
This
is
is why we should
mine.
have learned Morse code.
Henry, I need that so I can make the
The
YouTube
entire
channel.
podcast is just.
I talked about my
Walking
plan a
Dead.
quarter. You've intervened about I don't know how many times. All right, you're done. You're done. Let me
If you
continue.
want to
He's
say
gonna
something, you
become
have to
Negan.
sign it.
So what I'm gonna do, all right,
Ah!
is then
Don't do that.
so let's assume.
Don't do that.
Yeah. So
Don't
my house has a
do
lot of
that.
old biker stuff because my dad rode a bike, so he has a lot of
Just gonna
biker
start
stuff. So I'm gonna
a
get a
I
biker
totally
jacket.
thought you meant like motorcycle.
No, like a motorcycle.
Oh, you do mean
Biker.
motorcycle.
Yeah, I
Okay,
said
keep
biker.
going. Keep going.
So he has the biker jacket and he has a lot of knee pads and shoulder pads. Put that on,
Ooh, that's a good idea.
and then I have you're able to put. We have this thin chaps where it's like a thin leather that goes.
You're gonna be
all
so
around
hot in
your
the summer.
thigh. Yeah, you just take one off
You'll
that you need.
die of heat stroke. Okay, I'm
You
letting
just take
you
off
keep
what you
going.
need.
I'm letting you keep going.
So I put on all
I'm
those
not
knee
gonna
pads
point
and
out your
stuff,
plot holes.
and then I have thin hide. It's in our garage, but there's like cowhide we have.
Windy.
So take that cowhide and make braces for your arms, and you make shoulder braces because the bites
Yes.
that are usually gonna happen
Yeah,
are gonna be
it's
on your
gonna
legs,
Yeah.
on your arms, and on your back. Those are the parts that are gonna get bit. Mostly your neck, your shoulders, your arms, and your legs.
This
Your
was
body's
Mack,
not
what
really
time are
gonna
we
get.
expecting your dad?
I was just gonna text him like
We're never gonna go home.
So
Okay, let
your
us know.
your
Can we
your
sit in the
stomach
car
doesn't
now?
really get targeted.
It's
Yeah, we
warmer
should
in the
sit
car. Plus, the audio will be better. All right, boys,
Does anybody want any fries?
boys and Mac,
No.
take care of your stuff. Nathan, remember your thoughts. Fine.
Okay.
Hello, listeners. We need
So-
a better term than listeners. Hearers.
Sorry, here we go.
We'll figure it out.
Compartments. Hello, compartments. You're all secret. Or actually, you're just secretly listening to this because you don't want people to know you're so lame that you listen to this.
That's true. Okay, Nathan.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
All right. So I've made my tools, and I've made the things. They're not very hard to make, and making them is pretty easy. Oh yeah, did I mention I also brought duct tape? Lots of duct tape.
Oh,
No, we
that's
did not.
smart, Nathan.
No.
Because duct tape can be made
No
into a
more
lot
talking.
of things. Duct tape can be made into a water bottle. Duct tape can be made into a sleeping bag if you really needed it.
Oh, that's a lot of duct tape.
It is a lot of duct
trash
tape.
bags.
And then it can also be made for like water and stuff like
Who
that.
is gonna volunteer to go take this and dump it in the trash
I
can?
can do it.
No, you're not allowed to. It's your birthday.
It's not my birthday.
Fine, then take it. Take it, go.
So, after I do all
To
of
give
that,
that back to Milo. Is there any trash next to you? Just toss it in the trash can.
so I'm gonna have 3
On a
weapons
receipt.
in total. Or 3 melee weapons in total. I'm gonna have one super heavy one that's gonna be used when I have a lot
Hide that, idiots.
of...
Go put it
was
in the
under
trunk.
jacket.
Go put it in the trunk
Henry, go.
with my jacket.
She's coming back.
Okay.
Henry, it was already there.
What is this?
The bag.
No, I didn't know.
I'm back.
Alright, so I'm gonna have 3 melee weapons in total.
Okay.
I'm gonna have one super heavy one when I'm at like 0 fatigue, right? I can do everything, can jump, do what I need to do. And then once I start getting a little tired, put that on my back and then switch to my medium one, which is gonna be a metal baseball bat with chain and saw blades.
Mhm.
And then finally when I get, tired and then I need
Wait,
to
saw
take it
blades?
easy. Yeah, saw
Yeah,
blades.
he has like a mace, like
Oh,
a
okay,
baseball bat with ouchies
Saw
on it.
blades. Yeah.
Okay.
And a heavy
I call
chain
them
around.
ouchies. Better word than saw blades.
Then finally I'm gonna have my light weapon, which is gonna be my modified kukuri.
oh,
to
it's
be
gonna
a little bit
smell
more
really strong in
dangerous.
here. Hold on. Everybody, roll down your window.
I can't lower my window down.
Oh, now roll down your window.
Children.
And then I'm gonna have the
Alright.
smallest
I can
weapon,
breathe.
which would be just a regular knife.
That's so
What do I do
warm.
with this?
That's so odd.
Well, it's been sitting in my car.
What are you talking about? It's like room temperature.
You like room temperature.
And then,
My trunk is popped. Somebody go back there and open it and slam it down really, really hard.
so then let's say I got lucky and I was able to grab one rifle and a couple of
Yeah,
handguns.
Max doing it. Okay.
The hand-
Lots of
Should I
bullets,
put
I'm
it in the
assuming?
trunk now?
Yeah. So the handguns that I got, let's say I got a 44,
job.
a 44 Magnum.
Okay, we don't care what handguns. None of
Okay.
us know guns.
Maybe somebody does who's listening.
Let's just say
Oh, you're
I
right.
don't need my seatbelt.
Okay, so
You
let's
I
just
don't
say
care
I
about
got,
the compartments.
I got 3 random handguns of random calibers, and then I got 1 rifle.
Oh wow, that's strong.
For good sake,
Yeah, I
let's
know,
just
that's
say
why
it's
we
an
opened all the
AK,
windows.
right? For some reason, Walmart has AKs.
Like AK-47.
yeah, let's just say Walmart has an AK.
Okay, no, we're being realistic.
makes
All
about
right,
this.
fine. It's a hunting rifle.
Okay.
Let's say that Walmart has little tiny houses that you can expand whenever you
You know
want.
what?
Let's
but
say that
Walmart does
Walmart
have those
just
little,
carries, like, tanks.
sheds, the big sheds kind of things.
So then
You
after,
could live in
have
one
a
of those.
little
Oh,
baby
you should get one of those
car.
trucks that
You
carry
could have a
like
big
the
car, like a
houses
Barbie
on the
car?
back. You know,
That's
so then after
kidding.
that, I'm gonna put on a bulletproof vest, because yes, we have one of those.
loser.
And then finally, it's time to get on the road and go. If my family has calmed down and is finally ready to do stuff, then I'll take one of them with me.
You're
One?
Really
How are you
dissing
gonna
on your
choose?
Family.
Whoever,
who would you
whoever's
choose?
safe.
Okay,
Who would you choose?
assume that everybody is sane,
And, you can
and this
only
is
pick
for the
one.
record. Who will you choose?
If everyone in my
Say it
family,
into the mic.
if everyone in my family is sane, I'm going by myself.
But
What the
wait,
heck is
oh
wrong
my
with you?
gosh.
He's the youngest. He doesn't really
You're a
have anybody to take care
sociopath.
of. Yeah, a high-functioning sociopath. Do your research. Oh, get the
So
guy.
then,
I
after
get
I
it.
do that, I'm gonna say, goodbye to my family, and I'm gonna hope that they're capable of, fighting for themselves.
Sounds
What
unlikely.
if one of them just like jumped in your car? What would you do?
Yeah, what if one of them was hiding in there the whole time?
It's probably gonna be my mom. She's gonna be like, "No, you can't leave without us." And I'm gonna be like, "That's
No, she'll
Mom."
just beat you up with the chancla and then tell all the zombies that they're being fucking rude and
That's
get them
a
to
bird.
go back into their spots, and they will.
Bird's gone.
So
And
then,
that's a Hispanic mama for you.
so I leave my family
The
behind, or I
zombies
take one
won't
of them
reach
with
Mexico.
me. Whoever is sane, and it doesn't really matter. So let's say it was just myself, right? So I'm gonna go, and I know exactly where I'm going to. I'm going to Canada. And why am I going to Canada? Because I have a relative in Canada that has a
Do you
bunker
actually?
there. Yes, I do.
Oh, then I should go to Los Angeles.
So then I
Why would you go there? There's
That's a
so many
big
people there.
city.
I
I'm gonna-
have a relative with a bunker there.
Yeah.
There's so many people. You're gonna die
And
before
that's
you
a
get
big
there.
distance, yeah.
That is a big distance, but do you remember how much gas I
Big
packed?
distance.
And beef jerky.
Remember how many things in general you packed? No, because there were so many. Okay,
So-
continue.
So I'm gonna go to Canada and go to a bunker there. Now the reason I'm going to go to Canada is because this disease is probably gonna be blood transmitted, right? So mosquitoes
Talk
are
about
gonna
the gas you packed.
so mosquitoes are gonna be taking blood from the zombies, and then when they go and put it in you, there's a small chance that you can get infected.
Only a small chance.
So you're just gonna walk from Texas to Canada?
No,
Wait,
I have a
they
car.
can't know where
I have
we
a
are.
car.
Now they're gonna
I have
know
a
where
car.
we are.
Henry,
You're
I
gonna
have a
walk
car.
from
Henry, I have a car.
You're gonna walk from redacted to Canada.
Redacted. Okay, whatever. So yeah, I'm gonna go to Canada because there's a bunker there, and
Why
also
is it redacted when I already said that we live in Universal City?
Redacted.
so I'm gonna go to Canada, and the reason I'm going to Canada is because bugs don't really exist in cold places.
They just don't exist.
Yeah, not in cold places. They're far and in between.
No.
That, and I'm also gonna bring a lot of bug spray.
Okay.
Just
Oh,
get
that's
deleted.
something I should have packed, but
No.
bug spray
You're
Doesn't
done.
matter. Doesn't matter.
You're done.
bug spray doesn't
You're
really
done.
work for me.
Also,
so.
sunscreen. That'd probably help.
Oh, that's true.
No,
You're
That's
done.
why I wear sunglasses.
You're
wanna
done.
get bug
That'll
spray, I
help
just
your
get one of
eyes. Are
those
you gonna cover your
armbands.
entire
I'll put
body
that thing
with
on my
sunscreen?
body. My
Not-
sunshade.
Not only that, but
Just
You would
lay-
probably die.
I'll
but
just
then
lay
I
on my
have
body
to-
while I drive.
after I prepare everything, right, I'm gonna start driving.
Sorry.
I know exactly what road I need to get onto
Okay.
to start heading that way. So now we're in the late stages, right? Now it's time to like put all this into practice.
Like most of the world is dead now, is what you mean?
No. It's like
Like in this plan.
everyone has like the initial panic has calmed down, and there's people that are just now trying to survive. Everyone has either initially died, killed each other, killed themselves,
air.
did stuff, and now I'm on the road. Let's say I'm
Listeners,
at
if
a,
you want to know more about the zombie
On the
apocalypse,
road again.
read The Stand by Stephen King. It's hard to get
Oh,
into,
hey,
but you
that's
really
pretty
should
good.
read it.
so now
Okay, keep going.
So now I'm going forward, right? We're in that in between area.
You're out of redacted.
I'm out of redacted, and we're going up north.
It's too
We're
late.
going
you
up
said we're in
redacted.
San Antonio.
So
You gotta redact it.
I'll just bleep
Redact
it.
it.
I'll bleep it out.
Redact it. Redact it, Ollie. Redact it.
So-
Redact it.
You can't say my
Redact it.
name.
Redact it. Redact it.
we've already said all of our
Redacted.
names.
Redact
What if I
it.
just like edit
Oh, yeah,
all of
that's
our
right.
voices to sound exactly the same? I
Okay.
just type up the podcast and I have Siri read it.
Just go.
Okay, so now we're traveling north, and now
We're traveling redacted.
this is the important part.
Okay.
On our way, we're
Redacted
gonna
are
be meeting
traveling.
things like safe havens, camps, people that are traveling as
But
well.
also crazy people like cannibals.
Yes, and,
Yum.
and crazy looters that are gonna try and take your stuff and do things.
Mm-hmm.
So what's
While
important
we're
is that
into apocalypse, can I get a tattoo?
no,
I just want to put that out there. It's not like part of my plan, but like
you're done.
because I
You're
can.
done.
Ollie.
Nathan talks to you because your mind just like, what
He
else
has
can
not
I think
gotten a
about
full
that's not
sentence
what
out.
Nathan is saying.
So
No, but Nathan actually made me think of it. But keep going, Nathan.
so now we're going north. So we're gonna be finding people that are along the road trying
Who's
to
we?
hitchhike.
Me.
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 Me is we.
Is it like royal? It's
Is
a royal
it's
we.
you and all of your alternate personalities.
So so I'm going up north.
Split oh. 2.0.
And on the way, we're gonna be meeting people like hitchhikers. We're gonna be meeting things like traders.
Are you gonna pick up hitchhikers?
No,
No.
that's
Definitely
dangerous.
not.
Any hitchhiker is gonna be crazy no matter what. There's a very
Yeah,
slim chance that you're gonna
figures.
get a sane person.
Not all the way.
Because if they're hitchhiking in the first place, then that already
Wrong
means
direction.
they're long gone. Because they didn't
Oh,
compare
I thought you were
correctly.
meaning like I didn't get.
Oh no, I meant don't roll it
So
up. all the way.
then, if I come across any trading camps, I'm
like
gonna-
in video games.
yeah. Well, there would be a legit trading camp, like people that just like set down shop.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try and do that, and I'm gonna try and trade with people. Now the things that I've taken are valuable things, like duct tape. There's also things that I can put into practice, like hey, you guys need weapons, I can make that for you, but in return you got to give me something.
Like when that
Such
guy
as
made
food?
bullets, except they didn't work.
Exactly, like food. Or yeah, like when Eugene can make bullets. So there's that
can
kind
make
of
bullets?
stuff. Eugene from
Wow.
The Walking Dead. So
Oh right.
and then I can also do medical treatment. So let's just assume that I've taken the things from my house because I have everything I need in my house, like water, food, all that stuff, and I take it with me. So on the way, I can be trading things like that and do what I need. I don't really get hungry very often, and I don't really get thirsty very often, so I can be able to ration it out.
You don't in real life. You don't in this alternate universe.
Okay.
No, I'm
No,
asking
so
you
that's
that
the
question.
Oh no, I really do. Like I don't need to eat and drink a lot,
Okay.
but I can if I want to. But I don't like to.
I
'cause then
won't
This
die if I
superpower.
eat food or like drink water, but
Fun
you know.
fact, I can eat a lot.
So now we're going along. I've traded a couple of times, got food, sold food for
lost-
other things, and I've done treatment for people. And
Treatment for redacted is what you mean.
Redacted.
how can people be redacted?
Redacted.
Redacted. Nathan, protect privacy.
I said
Please.
I said people.
Nathan,
Stop. This
Jesus.
is too much.
All right, strangers. So
Thank you.
now I'm almost there to Canada.
What?
And now you got to get across the border. The borders are going to be the most infested area. Because there's going to be a lot of people that are trying to cross over to others, and the army has probably taken over, or whoever is there at the border, because they're getting overwhelmed, obviously. There's going to be a ton of people. If the walls are chain link fences, they've fallen over, or there's a lot just trying to get in.
Okay, I'm guessing that what is it called when you leave? Like you're in the army and you run away. They're like, you have to go to Kuwait, and you're like, no.
I don't know what it's called.
Discharged?
But I know what you're talking
No, not
about.
discharged, but you decide not to. You
You go rogue?
go AWOL. What's that called?
What is it called?
Deserting. So I'm assuming there are a lot of deserters in the military and the police enforcement, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that would be a problem. Like if I were in the military, I'd be like, fuck it, I'm taking care of my family. I don't fucking care about the border.
You just said that you don't care
for-
about your family.
Forget
Stop
it.
lying
I'm
to
taking
me.
care of me, Mac, Miss Douglas, and Krista Heyman, who
Miss
are the people.
Douglas?
Yeah. I said I wanted to add 2 more people, okay? Miss Douglas can make a lot of things out of very silly things, but she can make stuff that's actually functional. That's why I wanted to bring
What is
her.
my purpose?
I love you.
That's not helpful. I would be.
All
of
right,
no
anyway.
use. I would die.
So here's how I'm going to do it. Here's how you make it to the border. I have to get there quietly. So what I'm going to do is...
You can make fun of me with Elise. That's your purpose.
I have a firecracker, right? Or I have a ton of firecrackers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stealthily put
firecracker.
a single one. I'm going to take a lot of firecrackers and I'm going to put them at as far away from the entrance to the border as possible. So they're going to be attracted to the noise, head over that way. Because it's not like in the movies where if you throw something and then it shatters, they look at you. No, they're going to go towards the thing that shattered. So, shattered, they all start walking that way, and then you slowly pull up to the border. And then if things get dicey, you floor it, and you hit as many as possible.
Are they not going to shoot you?
They're zombies.
Oh. I'm thinking border
Are they
patrol
not gonna
officers.
shoot you?
I'm thinking of border
Again,
patrol officers.
I don't care if they're zombies. I'm asking a question.
So now I've made it there, and let's say I picked up one person that I thought was trustworthy. And I've met a
Who?
few people on the way that are going the same way as me, so we're traveling together in a pack, right? So we made it there, we get inside, and now it's time to build up the base.
Okay, Nathan, now you're taking longer than I took, I think.
No, I
At least it's
definitely
actually
not.
getting somewhere.
Interrupting.
Okay.
Yeah, he's telling a story. You're like, here's a bunch of items that are useful in survival situations.
And so when we make it there, then it's time to start building stuff up. The easiest thing that you can do is just build a trench. You don't need a wall or anything like that. You just need a really deep trench because they're just going to fall in there, and then you just pick them up, and when the bodies start piling up, then you burn them. It's going to smell really bad, but hey, you got to do what you got to do.
Also, I think that's unsanitary, but keep going.
So then after a while,
Everything is unsanitary
you
if
dig
you
the
think
trench,
about it.
and all the things in Canada, there's a lot of fertile land, so you can plant crops really easily.
Did he just say fertile?
Did you just flick?
No, it might be raining.
Oh.
There's a lot of
Nice.
It doesn't feel
oh
wet.
yeah, there's like a drop on the windshield.
Oh.
There's a lot of Oh, that's what I forgot to do. I forgot to get a refill.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's raining. It's raining.
So I'm
Can we
gonna.
put windows up?
So in Canada, there's a lot of fertile land, so it's very easy to plant crops and stuff
No,
like that.
the windows are fine.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll have a good supply of food, and then with the food we already have and the food that's already in the shelter, we'll be pretty okay. And the bunker is kind of spacious. There's enough beds for a few people, and then we put some stuff on the outside as well. And then we will start sending some scavenging trips, because most of the cities now are going to be filled with zombies, but there's also going to be, like
Safe
some
havens.
supplies that were left behind, or safe havens. So then we tell
Have
them,
you
hey,
seen the movie Warm Bodies?
yes.
Because when you said about zombie infested stuff, but also safe havens, that's what that made me think of.
So then, what we can do is also we can say, hey guys, don't stay here. It's not safe. Come over with us. We have a place. And they'll be like, okay, and get them to come over. And we can't have a place that's too big because then there's going to be some leadership issues, and then there's going to be like a small civil war. Someone's going to kill somebody.
Are you the leader of this civilization?
I want to say yes, but it's also not probably, because I'm going to be the youngest one out of whoever I come across, so they're probably not going to want me to be the leader. However, if I show the correct qualities, they're probably going to look to me for this.
Are we assuming this is happening right now, like at our current ages?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So, but if let's say, yeah, I'm the leader. So I'm probably going to not want a lot of people, because if things are going to be done, they're going to get done properly.
God, you're leading a country through an apocalypse, but you can't even drink alcohol.
During the apocalypse, I will rule the country.
So I'm not going to have, I'm going to risk some comfort over survival. So if they're just like, man, we really don't want to sleep.
I forgot about my fourth book, the Bible. Whoa, that was important. Okay, sorry, go ahead.
So if they're going to be like, we can't sleep on the floor for much longer, we need to make beds, but like the trench still needs to be done. I'll be like, guys, finish the trench first, and then we'll go out and get wood so we can make beds.
In one night?
No. It's going to be built over a long time. So, and if they don't want to do that, and I'll be like, okay, then let's compromise.
Then you murder them right then and there.
I wonder if there will be
Boom, let's mouth
in the zombie apocalypse, there will be some random idiot kid who played Minecraft too much and then goes out and spends the rest of his life
I was actually
punching a tree.
thinking about Minecraft.
Me too. Dude, you know what I wonder? I wonder if anybody's still listening to this.
Good question.
Good question. We could cut this into 2 episodes, but all of our episodes are pretty long, and holy crap, it's an hour long.
I mean,
yeah, because I wonder why.
So I can
It's mostly Ollie's
Okay, I'm gonna
fault.
start driving. I'm gonna start driving Mack home, and Henry's gonna start telling his story.
Okay, and
Tell
then
your
one
parents I'm
last
driving
thing.
you home.
Okay.
So after I finish all of that, we're going to be pretty good. So then all I have to worry about is sustainability. What are you looking for? Okay, Henry, your turn.
All right, Henry.
That was it? You're
Yep.
done?
And
Okay.
so now
I
we're
could have
assuming
finished a lot sooner.
now we're assuming that Nathan's world is slowly starting to build in power and strength, and assuming you have that many people, you probably have a couple of electricians, a couple of plumbers. They could get a small grid going, and slowly you could build a small civilization and move from there. That's what I like to think. All right, Nate Henry.
Okay. So
You call him Nay Henry?
So 2 years ago, I made a 50-step plan to survive 5 years into a zombie apocalypse,
I love you so much.
but I lost it. And I only remember the first 5 steps. And I know that step 1, for a fact,
Is this your
was
house?
family and just leave them alone, go
That is-
solo.
No,
it.
that's where we
You
just were.
Just go alone.
Thank
Where's
you.
your house?
Okay. We're assuming
2764.
that I start as soon the apocalypse starts, and then I start
your house?
getting
McRae.
all my stuff together. So there's
Avenue.
zombies, people are going crazy, people are looting stores and stuff like
I'm
that.
definitely going to believe
So
that.
what I do is I don't go to Walmart or something like that. Go to a shoe, and then while I'm at the shoe store, I just get a whole bunch of shoes and I cut off the soles.
Starting route to 2764 McRae.
And then I use.
You're gonna have to bleep that out.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And then I cut off all the soles using a pocket knife, and yes, I have a pocket knife. Don't gotta worry about that. And
I
then-
was actually really worrying about that.
I was, yeah.
All I could think about was, does Henry have a pocket knife? Does Henry have a pocket knife? Does Henry have a pocket knife? I'm glad to know that you do. And there's no way to get out of this place.
I mean, you could have, like, reversed or, like, gone that way instead of turning this way.
No, because
Just
the
go
car was, like,
backwards the
tilted.
entire time.
Okay.
Okay, anyway, I'm gonna use the shoelaces to tie the soles around like my arms and legs, so that like, because the zombies can't bite through that. Because I don't know if you've ever tried to bite through the sole of a shoe. I
Like
have.
a rubber-
It's not that easy.
No,
So you just
right.
tie those around your arms and your legs, and then they can't bite you there.
With the shoelaces?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
with the shoelaces.
Okay.
And
Okay,
then
it's gonna
eventually,
be a little
when
stiff and
like
thick
you
and
get more
hot.
supplies, you can like use, I don't know, rope or something like that. But then I go to like the normal stores that everybody goes to. I get all of my food, medicine, definitely rope. That's very important. And
We're
what
only
was it
9
called?
minutes from your house.
I know, I don't
trash
want to be
bags,
home yet.
duct tape, all of that kind of stuff. And those two things are very
I
important.
was hoping it'd be a long
And
drive.
then I go out.
Will you
I
text
kill-
Henry the most recent episode that wasn't this one?
I don't know. I don't think they can while we're still recording.
Oh.
I kill 2 zombies.
Well,
and
will
then
you
I
when you
cut
get
off
home?
their arms, and I cut off their legs, and then I cut off their head, and then I use the trash bags to keep all the guts in, and then I tie them around my body like a bulletproof vest, and it's a genius idea.
Have a
It
body
is.
on top of your body.
Yeah, you have like a torso in front of your torso
Why not
and a
just make
torso
chainmail?
behind your torso.
Dude, that's really, really heavy.
Chainmail?
Yeah.
I don't care.
Have you ever
Chainmail.
tried carrying a person? That's so heavy.
Well, it'll just be their torsos.
that's still really heavy.
It's worth it. I'll have
No,
protection.
Henry's
That's like
gonna
where
just
all
get
your
stronger.
weight
He's
is.
just gonna get stronger.
Yeah, you just have to
just
get
gonna get
stronger.
stronger,
Yep.
okay? And then anyway,
What doesn't
Stronger,
kill you
better,
makes
faster,
Henry stronger.
I'm gonna go to like
You know
a
what does kill you
medium-sized
makes
city.
Henry stronger. 'Cause
Like
you
not a
hate
really
your
big one,
torso.
but not a really small one, and then I'm gonna live in the sewers.
Ooh, that's an interesting
Teenage
thought.
Mutant Ninja Turtle.
And then
Are you gonna buy pizza and get it delivered?
I don't know if you have realized this, but the world will be in an apocalypse.
I didn't ask. I asked whether you were gonna get pizza and have it delivered.
Anyway, I'm gonna take
Are
some.
you going to have pizza?
No. Okay.
Okay, so
I'll
he's
just
not gonna
make
be a
it from
real
a can.
Ninja Turtle.
Okay.
Oh, okay. He's gonna make it from a can.
I'll get more zombie torsos.
Canned bread.
Shut up. I'll get more zombie torsos, and then I'll tie them up in like a curtain of zombie torsos, so
Okay.
that anybody trying to go down there will just be like, "That's a curtain of zombie torsos.
Okay,
I'm
but
not going
listen.
there."
But listen. So Nathan, so far of the three of us, was the only one to detail where zombies came from. So Nathan said this was a blood disease. Now, what if I'm just gonna put this out there? You're carrying zombie torsos on you, which means they're gonna be bleeding. Okay.
Oh no, I
What
put
if-
trash bags around them.
Oh no, you didn't say that. It's too
I did
late.
say that.
He did
That's
say
why
that.
I said
Oh.
That's why I specifically said
Yeah,
get
yeah.
trash bags.
Well, okay, the trash bags are gonna rip, and there's holes in trash bags, and blah 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 blah. What if you have a cut somewhere and the zombie blood gets into it? Boom, you're a zombie.
I won't have a cut somewhere
I just
because I'm
wanna-
perfect.
I just want to let you know. Well, actually, that's a fair point.
That is a fair point.
Okay, I'll keep going.
And then I'm just gonna
We
live
should
down
set
there.
a park.
And then eventually,
I can't,
you know,
I have to go
one way or
home.
another, that place is gonna get compromised. So then I'm gonna go to like a really tall building, and then I'm just gonna like fight my way to the top, and then I'm gonna close off every single entrance, and then just make an escape hatch through the window, and then just live up there. And then I don't remember the rest of the plan after that, but it eventually ends with me moving to California and starting a farm.
I'm very intrigued.
When did you make this plan?
2 years ago.
Okay,
wow.
Mac.
Okay, first of all, I want to note something because in the middle of people talking, I randomly started laughing, and it is because when Ollie said she was gonna sit. Okay. Oh no, wait, this doesn't correlate. I was just being stupid. So I was thinking about you saying you wanted to just seduce people, and for some reason in my mind, you using a binder was also part of you trying to seduce people, but it was actually the exact opposite. And so in my mind, when you said that Nathan needs nail polish, I was figuring he needed the opposite, so he was just gonna wear like a really stuffed bra, and like the image of that just kept popping up in my head. And I'm sorry, but I had to say that.
Like Patrick Star, how he wears those massive boobs that are
Mhm.
fake, that he like hangs around his neck. Yeah.
The heck are you
But
talking
they look
about?
real. He's a makeup artist who wears these massive fake boobs, but they look real.
Okay, you're not talking about Patrick Star from SpongeBob, right?
I'm talking about Patrick
That's
Star,
what popped
makeup
up in my head at
artist.
first too. I was
Okay.
like, yeah, that's what happens. I mean, what was he with Patricia or whatever? Patricia
Oh,
Star.
I forgot about that.
I hate that episode.
What? Why?
My basic zombie apocalypse plan is just the episode of SpongeBob where SpongeBob is the mom and Patrick is the dad, and every day Patrick takes his briefcase full of donuts and goes back to his house and eats the donuts while he watches TV while SpongeBob slaves away taking care of the baby clam.
Mhm.
That's my basic zombie
If
apocalypse
there's a
survival
zombie apocalypse,
strategy.
I'm gonna start a podcast.
I'm gonna start a cult, but do what you want.
Dude, in the zombie apocalypse, honestly, okay, realistically, I would
Oops.
probably die
Oops.
right away.
Oops.
But
Oops.
Illegal.
Yep. Oops.
No cops, don't stop.
He has a point.
that is true.
Oops.
But if I had my way, I would not go to Walmart or anything. I would grab whatever I had for my house, which, like, we have a tent, we have a bunch of fishing poles, we've got, like, shovels and stuff, whatever. I take it in the car. I would go to Tennessee, and I would go with my grandpa.
Why did it just go from
And
5
my
minutes back
dad.
to 9 minutes?
I don't know. That's
Weird.
weird. I would take my dad. I would take.
Yes, he does.
We're not worried about her killing her family. We're worried about me taking
I'm
my
a
dad
little
Right,
and
okay,
my
okay.
tent.
Your dad. I'm sorry, your
Yes,
dad.
we're taking my dad. We're going up to meet with my grandfather, and
Which
we're gonna
is-
go. Which is what
Where?
in Tennessee?
Redacted.
Sorry, redacted. And we're going to go to
Whoa, whoa,
Redacted's
whoa,
pond.
Whoa. Siri, what's going on, boo?
I don't know. It looks
This
like
is
you got
very
me going in a
confusing.
circle.
This is very confusing.
I don't know this road, but also I don't know a lot of things. I went down the same road 50 million times, and I said I didn't know it, and I did, but that just goes to show how I am.
I just don't
anyways.
feel like this leads to your house.
Oh, I remember it now.
I have to bleep this out so many times I'm
I
gonna
live-
forget.
Ollie, I just remembered it.
Where?
You
Where?
remembered where you
Where?
live?
What?
What?
What are you talking about, Henry?
I just remembered the chorus to I Lived.
Oh, sing it.
No.
What?
Sing it.
I'm not gonna sing it.
Henry,
It's
please.
redacted.
I'm not singing it.
Henry.
We'll get sued
Henry.
for copyright.
We'll get sued
Okay,
for
hum it.
copyright.
No.
Hum it. Woo!
Whoa, that's cool. This is Sun's Island, I think. If I'm not,
Are
no,
we by
it's
your
not.
house?
Huh? Just kidding.
This doesn't look like anywhere
This
near your
does.
house.
Well, it looks like the kind of area. It just looks like we took a really weird way.
I don't know, man. This is what Siri's saying.
I can
I'm
put
getting
it.
kind of freaked out because I don't feel like we're anywhere near your house.
I can put it into my phone, but I'll have to end the podcast.
Don't do that. Wait, you can't go into your phone when the podcast's going? I'm pretty sure you can.
I don't know if I can use Siri while it's going because the voice thing will cut it off.
Oh, that's true, actually. All right, good point. Okay, well,
I can look at the steps and see if it shows towards my house.
I'm just gonna keep following this.
Y'all can talk about whatever else because I don't really have an apocalypse plan. My plan is I'll probably die.
No, your plan is you're going with me.
The plan is
Okay.
I'll die.
Okay, wait. What are we gonna do? Okay, let's say a scenario where we all, for some reason, are forced to stick together during the
Four of
apocalypse.
us. So like the apocalypse, something hits right now. Okay, so the
gonna
apocalypse
take
just
myself
hit
out.
It
literally
hits
right now.
right now. We're
gonna
an
take
alarm
myself
blitz
Literally,
off.
we're like in the
Y'all
middle
can
of
eat me
kind
if
of
you
nowhere
want.
right now with some weird houses around us. I have like a quarter tank of gas, and the zombie apocalypse literally starts now, right now. Like there are 3
Oh, this is right.
to 58 zombies right next to us right now.
Alright, we're gonna have to.
I'm gonna take myself out, and then you can use me as a food.
No,
Since the internet is still up, we're gonna put
Or
in,
is it?
it's not. It's out.
Let me check.
That's why we can't get to her house.
then we're gonna have to
Okay, yeah, it's
completely
still working.
ditch and try and find the nearest place. Then I can. make
We could go to
some
Katie's
weapons.
farm. We could go to Katie's farm where my sister rides horses. She'll know us, and we can eat her animals.
Okay, but what about when that runs out?
Well,
There's no farm there.
there's a farm close by. There's lots of farms in my
Dude, what if we just
area.
lived
There's
in
lots of
trees?
Are they
cows.
farms or are they ranches?
There's
What if we
farms.
just
There's
lived in
farms and
Okay.
ranches.
Okay. We could live in trees,
That is
Peter
true.
Pan style. Now, I like to think that my life, the rest of my life, is just going to be a Studio Ghibli movie.
Okay.
I'm just going to, you know, in Studio Ghibli movies, the kids run away with like a loaf of bread and a block of cheese, and it's beautiful. So
Mhm.
I like to think that come the zombie apocalypse, I am going to have a duffel bag full of Kraft singles and just wander in the forest blindly. And I think that my life will be okay in the end.
Who
I'll
do
get
you-
married. It'll be beautiful.
In the zombie apocalypse?
I just want to talk to you guys about some stuff
Okay, talk to us about some stuff.
so-
On the podcast or off the podcast?
on the podcast.
Okay.
So these are important things. Like yesterday, my mom and I were talking about my type, like in guys.
Okay.
And my mom told me she knew my type, and I was interested to hear what she had to say. And Henry, you're gonna love this. I'm not kidding. I said, so what do you think? I said, Mom, I'll tell you what my type is when you tell me what you think my type is. And she said, I know exactly what your type is. And I said, okay, tell me what my type is then. And she said, your type, Henry, you're gonna laugh so hard. She said, your type is Keanu Reeves. Skinny white guys.
You want me to laugh harder?
I've never heard a laugh that loud in my whole life. They legitimately just like
Is
scared
that
me.
better?
Yes. Because she said skinny white guys with long hair was my type, and that's actually not what I was gonna say when I told her that I was gonna tell her what my type in guys was. That's so.
When I think of type, I don't think of how you look. I think of like your personality. Not to be like cheesy,
See-
but like that's
see-
not what I think of.
Personality wise, like I was just talking about looks,
Oh, okay.
but my type in looks is so not skinny white guys with long hair. I dated a skinny white guy with short hair once.
Whoa, that's really
completely
reaching out there. That's really reaching.
But yeah, I wouldn't say that's my type.
What's your type?
Not that.
Okay.
I don't want to be called out on the podcast, so I'm not going to say, but sorry, white guys, it's not you.
It's
I
not
mean,
you.
look, I'm not saying there aren't cute white guys. There are, okay? But mostly, you just like a mayonnaise packet sticking upright.
A panic bit. Dude, my type
Ollie,
is
is that what
Wilbur
you
from
think
the
your dad
Devil.
looks like?
A skinny mayonnaise packet standing upright? Yes.
Wait, like the ones that were like the ketchup at DQ?
Yeah, but like you know how they're a little taller than ketchup packets? Like
Uh-huh.
mayonnaise
Yeah.
packets are
Oh, yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
On like a hoagie.
Uh-huh. Yep, that's basically what most white guys look like.
Oh,
Alright,
no.
good to know.
That makes me think of like, you know how in cartoons where somebody's like about to die or they're like really hungry and like people just start turning into food? I imagine
Yes.
like you just see people like walking around like mayonnaise packets.
That's pretty much all I see in white guys.
Oh my gosh, that's so good.
Yeah, sorry white guys. Sorry, Henry.
Sorry, white
But
guys.
you're just a mayonnaise packet.
Can I have that as the beginning? Sorry, white guys, you're just a mayonnaise packet.
Yes.
I love that so much.
If there's anything that you should take away from this episode, it's that you actually don't need food or water or air to survive. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. Bye.